Hello, my lovelies and FOHA. We are back. Are y'all ready? Today we're going to be checking out AHOF's new song called Pinocchio. I did see the Korean name. I tried. Keyword is tried to pronounce it earlier, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do it. But it's giving like I don't want to be Pinocchio is what it was giving when I listened to it. But regardless, before we get into that, you guys know I did not check out the highlight or the MV teaser because I didn't want to get any even close remotely inkling to like what the sound of the song was going to really kind of be like, simply because I kind of wanted to go into this blind. I usually don't even do concept trailers, but you guys really requested it, and so I was just like, all right, I'll do it. But yeah, typically I don't do them just because I really like to go into these blind. However, sometimes that comes and bites me in the ass because I can make this whole ass theory of what it is, and then you guys come in the comments and are like, not specifically to AHOF or to FOHA, y'all, but just like in general, people be like, that's not what it was. It was this. But either way, I still enjoy it. Before we get into that really quickly, I'm going to react to this because it's 13 seconds and someone, a FOHA, and I'm assuming a lovely because they tagged me, sent me this. And I was just like, what is this? What are y'all doing? Are y'all trying to murder me? Like, I saw the tag, the tag was a week ago, so I apologize. I, for whatever reason, didn't see it in the mentions, and I saw it today. However, I saw it at work, and I, like, clicked really quickly to be like, what is this? And then I saw Jungwoo, and I was like, oh, no. And so I immediately shut that down because I can't be acting a fool at work. And so I was like, I'll just react to it before I start the video. So, first of all, just, this right here. Just this is enough. This lighting on him... Was he by he had to be by a window because this like sun glow, death. Okay, we're just gonna watch it real quickly. Oh, golden hour for real. Oh, what was that? The eyebrow raise. I mean, it's ridiculous because he's like not cooking but cooking, you know what I mean, kind of thing. And I'm why, like, who looks this fine? For what reason? What reason was this necessary? I'm assuming they were filming, like doing something for the photo shoot, but I don't know what for. But I was definitely, I mean, like if he dresses like this on his everyday life, damn. But damn. Okay, I think it's over. Kyo. But this, oof. Like, what? Who? Why? Who has? Oh my God. Death. Death. Y'all don't be tagging me and anybody else because I can't handle it. Like, I can't. I already died. Oh, what was it? I saw something recently. It was like a photo. I don't remember. I think Smile sent it to me, or she sent it in a group chat, and I was just like, like it just always. Anyways, whew, I love his eyes, y'all. That's like my favorite thing, I think. I mean, everything else is amazing, but damn, his eyes. I live also the beauty mark. Damn. Okay, sorry. All right, let's just get into the MB. Okay. Let's make sure volume is up. Yep. Let's do subs, even though it's pointless for me because I never can catch and do two things at once. We're gonna give it a like immediately because you should. If I'm thinking about doing a first listen as well. I usually don't do those. Ooh. Okay, sorry. I usually don't do those, but I would. I mean, I don't post them. I usually do them. I just don't post them. Because they get blocked. I also already love this. I love that the symbol's already here. Oh, is this clouds? Okay, let's just start it. Ooh, I love the bow. Ah! Damn. Oh. Oh no, not in the water. Oh. Cute. The way he came in. Ooh. Serving face bit, sorry. Oh. That's so cool. Jesus. That took me out for a second. Okay. Like, there's so many things to unpack in that. So, you know how I was saying in my, if I remember what I said, because it's been a minute and y'all know I don't retain shit. Like, this brain don't work. Basically, I was saying, there are so many interpretations of what you can think this song is going to be about, whether it's about being like the behind the scenes kind of being an idol, or like kind of like the grow, like not necessarily the dark side, and not necessarily like the lies, right? But the stage, the person versus their job, right? Their stage persona. Because I do think they do shield, or they should shield, some of their personality and some of their self to keep themselves like in a way guarded, to protect themselves. I think like there should be like, okay, like shy in front of the camera, right? Or shy in the entertainment industry or whatever, right? I'm using myself as an example. Or like and then obviously everyday life. People who know me know my real personality, not that it's any different, but like, you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Not necessarily that they're even lying. It might feel like a lie, but it's not necessarily that they're lying, that it's just two parts of themselves kind of thing, because of their job. You could take it that way, or you could take it the growing pains of being a teen, or growing up and changing personalities and feeling like you're not necessarily being yourself, or you're putting up this kind of like what you think society, or what you think like your friends, or what you think people think you should be. It's very similar to like that teen, not necessarily just teens, but like that coming of age, that weird awkward period where you're not a teen but you're not really an adult, you're kind of like in the mid. And then, like I said about the idol life, that could be interpreted in both ways. I want to say more it's about like their idol self, only because like we see them putting up, you know, this kind of like sadness a little bit, not necessarily like there's like a sadness in the envy or melancholy of like behind the scenes versus like being on the stage and showing a different version of them on camera. Does that make sense? Especially like throughout here, sorry you guys, but you know, just like see that they're on stage and then like walking and then how they're just kind of like this, you know. There could be so many ways you can do that. You can also interpret of what it was like for them in a way. They maybe like hit into the emotions of prior to debuting, of like what the troubles they went through and the heartache they went through, and still keeping like that thought that like the fans and the people that are close to them and kind of like, you can do this kind of, that's their love, that's the love that they have to keep going kind of thing, right? Is what you can interpret on it. I feel like I didn't really react as much as I usually do and as loud as I usually do, only because like the song, like I was actually trying to really listen to the lyrics and or read the lyrics and listen to the song and just kind of get this feel, and it just in a way heartbreaking, but in a way I love it because it's very true to themselves. And I think I'm a very firm believer of sometimes it's not good to keep things bottled up. Sometimes you do need to talk about things because it's okay to not be okay, you know, kind of thing. And it helps you, you know what I mean? It helps you grow, but it helps you feel a little bit liberated and a little bit free. You know, it kind of lets you breathe, you know what I mean? And so if it's true to what they might have been feeling at one point in their lives, I like am proud. One thing I will say that AHOF does really good, they have these and I've noticed a lot in the at least for the debut for sure, and for this they have this, I think people see their personalities and see like their dancing and see certain things they expect, like more upbeat and poppy music. Not that they don't have that, they definitely do, but I think like title tracks, they're more gritty, they're more dark, they're more intense, and I enjoy that. I think there are some at least for this new generation, granted I'm not paying attention to everybody, so y'all let me take my word for a grain of salt, like y'all know better than me, especially if you're a very big on K-pop. I think we're kind of missing that part a little bit from what I'm seeing, and so I kind of really enjoy that they're doing that, but then they give us this lighter side in the albums as well. That being said, on the song choreography, there were so many moments. It took me out at the end, when they're in the all white. It was so like they're just so synchronized, but so like sharp, like a knife, like just like oof, smooth. They've always been that way, but for this song you don't expect it, you know what I mean? Like you don't expect them to be just as hard hitting or to give us choreography just as hard. And that I'm very curious to see what it's gonna look like fully. Obviously they're gonna probably have a performance video or a dance practice. I'm definitely gonna be checking that out, or studio tune. That for that portion, the lovely vocals, the right here from going to do on to Shubo, like Shubo. Oh, I just like that, like oh, I felt it when that part happened. I was just like, oh, it's a lovely contrast, just like lovely. I love his voice. And then these two coming in, this was a visual attack for me, but not only was it a visual attack, I just love how like their faces tell you so much in such like I don't even know how to express it in words, but if you get what I'm trying to say, like they're just so like gone, not gone, but you know what I mean, like kind of a little bit checked out. And then the explosion, JL's voice. like trying to escape. I love that. Like the trying to escape that pressure, that feeling into this like lovely, beautiful grass moment. Even the color, the color scheme. Huh? Oh my god. Also, I really love the if you kind of pay attention, I'm trying to see if the clothing was like that out as well. The contrast from like getting out of this when the explosion happens and they end up in this like grass, like open field, from the dark contrast colors to these like brighter colors, and I feel like you can see like even some of them are still dark, but they're going towards a brighter color onto that white. And then the symbolism of like having birds flying, it's kind of like a free opening, you know what I mean, like breathing, like, and just like kind of like not opening up, but just like having some freedom, having some like I don't know how to put the words, y'all. I'm not here today. Like, y'all get what I'm trying to say though. If you've been here long enough, y'all know what I mean. Liberation, kind of like being liberated, like and then the smiles. Oh. Right here, this. No, I'm gonna take the lyrics off because all of them. Oh, I wish we would get more of like that aerial view, because you can see how in sync how one thing about AHOF that I really love is how deep they feel the music. You know what I mean? Like when they're dancing, like I'm like, ugh, it kills me. And I love that for like the groups are okay, hold on. I need to not pay attention to Han and see everybody else. I wasn't expecting him to end it, but yes. Okay. Oh, and then there's like how they're all like kind of giving each other a hug. Like they find each other. Or they found each other. Oh my god. So many things. Who did the choreography for this? I'm trying to see if I remember. I feel like I recognize the name, but I'm not positive. Oh, okay, yeah, obviously. Honestly, El Capitan like never like may he never like stop producing their music, because the songs are just so freaking good. Like the lyrics too. I love how it's open in blue and white, although it's still kind of like secluded in a way. They have each other, whereas in the other one they were like still had separate moments until they got to the grassy field, and then they moved here, and then they, like birds, they flock together, they move together, they migrate together. That's why they have that formation. And so like I love it. And it would make sense for them too, because like all of them have had their hardships, all of them have had and been doing this, or not every single one of them, but majority of them have been doing this for quite a bit, has had their own hardships. The only reason I say that is because I believe one of the members hadn't been doing this for as long as others, right? But they all felt some type of pressure and disappointment, I would say. And then obviously now they're doing great, and I just think they're gonna keep continuing to do better and better. But that's gonna be it, because I'm already like 20 minutes in, and it's like, girl, shut up. Anyways, I'm definitely going to be checking out like a studio chum if they do it, and of course a dance practice. And if you guys want me to do the first listen, I'll try to do it here on YouTube. If it does get blocked, we shall see. If it does get blocked the first listen, then I'll probably post it on my Patreon for you guys to listen to for free. But yeah, I'm very excited to see that. I'm excited to see who. I'm pretty sure Smiles has already pre-ordered it, or maybe not, but we'll see who she pulls, and then I'll go get mine, and then we'll see who I pull. We'll see. Anyways, that's going to be it for my reaction to Pinocchio by AHOF, the official music video. You guys let me know your thoughts, what you interpreted, what you loved the most about the song, what you loved the most about the choreography. What was your visual standing point in the song? Like, let me know. I always love to learn what you guys really enjoy. But yeah, that's going to be it. I will catch you guys in the next one. I will catch you guys in the next one. I hope you guys are having a good morning, a good day, and a good night, depending on when you're watching. Bye.